Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So that's got things underway.
For my money, Peter, Sergio Busquets was the best number 6 of his generation.
And it's striking, isn't it, how different he is from those bustling box-to-box players who've tended to take that position in the past.
That's right, very, very cagey in the way he operated. No heroic tackles or lung-bursting athleticism, but that's because he doesn't need any of that. He's someone who carved out a role.
Shapes to shoot! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Roberto Baggio. Bellingham. Oh, that pass isn't the best. And it's White. Nice-looking ball. Oh, he's found support out wide.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Bellingham. Nicely spread. Delivers with whip. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And this is chance for a shot! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And we have our very first corner. Bellingham! Harmlessly behind. Manchester United are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. That's a little off target. Shot at goal! Now that has posed a few awkward questions.
Yep, certainly could have been something so much more.
Now, can they get him away? Bellingham. Del Piero. Now it's Bale. Thuram. And it's Baggio. Messi providing an outlet on that flank. And that was very necessary. And that's really well manoeuvred. Now it's Bale. And it's Del Piero.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
And he's gone looking for safety. Out of play for a throw. Not the most accurate pass. Beckenbauer. And that pass just didn't quite work. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Kvaratskhelia receives it in a wide position. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Looking to play him in. Great ball, and he's in here. There's the shot! There it is!
And for such a big name in your side to register very close to the break, not only creates a real buzz in your dressing room during the break, but dispirits the opposition too, and sets up a decent chance to go on and finish this game to their liking now.
Lacking for neither time nor space. And it's half-time here. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about. So an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
And the action is back underway.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Del Piero. Messi. Roberto Baggio. Bellingham. Dixon. And Baggio. Messi gets into some space. He is through here! There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Manchester United still this single goal behind. Defending of the desperate variety. Del Piero does have his name on the score sheet, of course. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, considering they're only one down, they're closer to conceding a second than scoring a leveller.
Can he finish? That's a half-decent try.
Oh, that's really clever body movement to get the keeper to commit. And having done the hard part, that's hard to believe.
Rivaldo. Beckenbauer promptly onto that, and that is that. Played out towards the right wing, and it's Messi. Vieira. Bellingham. Now it's Rivaldo, and this is Bale.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
No, that's been intercepted. Beckenbauer. Well, for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. And here's Mbappe. And that has put paid to that. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Now it's Bale. Bale! And that's been won straight back.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it. Manchester United really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward.
It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, the ball's run loose here. No, he's had it taken off him. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And that will be the final act. Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very final whistle. No shortage of endeavour, effort, at times effervescence, but just one goal to show for all of that. Your reflections then, Jim?
That's a fairly demoralising loss. They hardly threatened, and this was about as insipid as it comes.
My thanks to Jim. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. And already we're underway here. And he's forced to go back.
Giuliano Belletti will undoubtedly have a very busy game here, Peter. He's good going in both directions and has a very impressive engine.
One of those who's become a cult hero for every club he's represented. Famously, of course, 3 years in Catalonia and 1 goal, the winner in a European final.
Yeah, well, who could...
Cristiano Ronaldo! They've scored!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible. Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
So, a breakthrough already. And that has been cut short. And that's really well manoeuvred. Now it's Drogba. Forwards and with intent. Nice bit of trickery. He's shifting through the gears here. Could be danger here. Oh, it's come loose. And it's made its way to him. Kvaratskhelia! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
He's the one player you want on the ball running at defences, and that's precisely why.
Beckham. Bellingham. Can he get on the end of this? And he's intervened well there. Oh, that's a key interception. Stood up well to him there. And it's Drogba. Just eases him off the ball. And he's worked it through. Good ball, good take. Can he finish? Goal! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Nicked it back promptly. Well, there's the clearance. Now he's got space here. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Big chance! And he's really put himself on the line here. Manchester United with the corner. They're first. He's got tall. It's hit the upright. A decent effort as the first half draws to a close. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Manchester United ahead 2-0, and they are looking good. And we are already promptly back underway. No reported change to either side during the break. Drogba. And it's Baggio. That's an imaginative pass. Oh, smashing header! That was superb goalkeeping.
Kvaratskhelia actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Ambitious ball here. And that has put paid to that. It's loose now and they want to get it back.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Shapes to shoot! And it's there! 3! He is flying! A vast presence, and there is no stopping him. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal...
Kvaratskhelia! Bellingham pinches it off him. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Messi has it in a wide position. Beckenbauer, and he's had a hit! And he's done very well to deal with it.
Beckenbauer clearly felt that distance wasn't an issue, but maybe there were better options for...
And the shot! And the keeper threw out a limb.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
Manchester United have their third corner. Climbs up big! It's in! Results no longer in doubt. It's just about how many. A wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a touch.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and made it...
Mbappe gets through on his own. Mbappe showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And face-to-face with the keeper. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Keeper always had the measure of that.
I think he did really well to get the shot away, to be honest, given how much pressure he was under at the time.
So will they make it count again? big header! Oh, terrific save. They're up to 5 corners now. The corner count is rising. That's 6. He gets big! It's a lucky 7th corner. Keeper has taken decisive action. And now a sudden chance to counter. Maldini. Oh, easy pickings there. And it's Bellingham. Now it's Rivaldo. And that pass just didn't quite work. And it's been given away. And he's surging through. Bale! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Owen.
They'll want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Van Bouten. Now it's Rivaldo. And this is Drogba. Danger averted for now. And time is up. Well, that was a tale of 2 very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. The other quite the opposite in all of those areas. The result, a very accurate reflection of what we saw. Cristiano Ronaldo claiming the match ball here. He was the difference. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver.
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. And that gets things running. And they've got a throw. Oh, well played, well played. Oh, a delicate chip through. Koundé cuts out the pass. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, Peter, I don't...
Oh, terrible pass. Koundé. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And the finish! They've scored! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Now it's Kvaratskhelia. Well, now here's a chance! Dixon. Look at this, and a chance! Oh, the ball's run loose here.
Manchester United.
Oh, he's taken out, that'll be a foul. And he's going to have his name taken. Stood up well to him there. Always onto this. He's shifted, and the shot! It's in! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
And that really is so impressive.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Manchester United grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Van Bouten gets it clear. Nicked it back promptly. And it's Scholes. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Oh, that's a key interception. Now it's Kvaratskhelia. And that was nowhere near his best. Messi. Now that looks a decent ball. He's in plenty of space here. Beckenbauer running with the ball. And that is as far as they're going to go. Kvaratskhelia. Oh, easy pickings there. And here's Messi. Roberto Baggio! Oh, and with that, the half-time whistle goes. It's been quite a roller coaster ride here, right up until the final seconds. An intriguing watch. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, I think the manager should be pretty happy that his side managed to come in on level terms. Things seem to be going a little against them, but they stemmed the tide, got their equaliser, and I think we're in for an exciting second half now.
That's been a decent 45 minutes. Competitive, certainly, and a goal each. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Manchester United are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Roberto Baggio. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Nicely weighted ball. Costa Curta. That's a little off target. Shot could be on. And Messi! Goal! Manchester United! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
That's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
Manchester United take the lead.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
And this is Ronaldo. That's been cut out, well played. Cristiano Ronaldo is sporting a guilty look after that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Oh, well played, well sorted out.
Substitutions taking place.
Ah, good steal, he just read it. And the keeper's got it again. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Looking for the run. He's through here. And that is expertly dealt with. De Ligt. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Thuram gets across to intercept that. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Cannavaro. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
De Ligt. Del Piero. And it's Cruyff. Great vision. De Ligt gets over and intercepts.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Just about within shooting range. Oh, great effort, but he's produced a save to match. Manchester United with the corner. They're first. And the keeper beats it away. And that's it. They are pumped. Boy, they're pumped. A tough win earned through the power of will. And this place is bouncing. Well, from behind, Jim, that is some win, isn't it?
This has been a very composed response when trailing. There was no sense of anxiety, just a belief to stick to the game plan and stick together. And it's been a very impressive turnaround.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all. So bring it on, fresh, fervent, fevered, how it always was and how it always will be. Feel it, this is where it starts. Whatever your ambitions, a good beginning is the perfect way to get things underway. And few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the world-famous Old Trafford. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Oh, wonderful effort, all by himself.
Well, I'm glad he took the opportunity to run with the ball when the chance came about. That's the kind of positive thinking they need right now.
Messi with the short one, and it's Neymar. Now it's Cruyff. Can he finish?
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Referee's given a throw.
The presence of Franco Baresi in this lineup suggests to me, Peter, that they'll be playing quite a high line.
What makes you think that?
Well, because he's got all the qualities required to excel in such a system. Because of his reading of the game, his vision, his technique, everything you need to spring a successful offside trap.
Messi. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival.
Wow, look who's involved.
It's Pele! Well, that looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it.
He did very well trying to adjust himself, but not the expected outcome.
Goes long and straight. It's a promising position. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Oh, good spread. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. And it's Cruyff. Cruyff. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Corinthians clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
Well, it is, and it's always a pleasure for me to see a team move the ball in silky fashion like this. But you know what's coming next, Peter. It has to be with a mean cutting edge.
Gustavo Enrique. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Baresi kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Now it's Pele. Cruyff. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Half-time rapidly approaching, and it's still goalless. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. It's a good spell of possession, this. Gives it back.
Not a lot more he could do there.
Tries to play it through.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Pedri. And there's the end of the first half. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Yeah, it's a half that's had a limp finish after a decent start, so the manager has to re-energise and re-enthuse his players to come back out pumped.
So we reached the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0. And we're underway again.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
Messi! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
I think his face smacks of disbelief as opposed to disappointment. He thought he was about to score.
Corinthians finding their passes. Nicely weighted ball. Maldini. Cruyff. Look at the space here. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
And still, we await the first breakthrough. Messi, a player who needs no introduction. Vieira. Cruyff. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Great skill, that's nice. And it's Pedri. And he's had a hit! Oh, screamer! He's got himself an absolute peach. Finally the breakthrough.
Look, before we can even delve into the detail, the significance of taking the lead should be our initial reflection, and that's priceless.
You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
So we have the first goal.
Look, experienced voices need to be heard now, along with good purpose and urgency, and they can get right back into this.
Stood up well to him there. And the counter is on. Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And the flag has stayed down. Oh, shooting chance! They've done it! 2 up now, and they are cruising. The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Vieira ploughing through, shoots! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
Substitution in progress.
Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur.
Well, to wait until now to make this change seems a bit baffling. He's expecting the miraculous to turn this around from here.
A case now of complete control.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Pete.
Big chance! Lacking in accuracy.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 8, Pedri. Coming on the field is
Manchester United clearly now in lead preservation mode.
taking place. There will be 5 minutes added time.
Pelé. It's a really well-measured ball. Picked out brilliantly. It's Neymar! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 14.
Manchester United making consecutive changes here.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes...
Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Manchester United looking by any yardstick formidable, truly enjoyable to watch and clearly so together. That was a terrific day for them.
We are glad to inform
Neymar picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there.
I'm sure they will make
Your reflections then, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. And few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the world-famous Old Trafford. Well, we're on the way. And it's Baggio. Messi in acres of space out wide. Oh, well played. He needed to get that right. That is ended up in no man's land. Nicely weighted ball. And this is Adriano. Can he finish? And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And we have our very first corner. And he's gone back. Chance for a shot! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
He saw the date. He's been taken down and the referee has pointed at the spot. Manchester United presented with a golden opportunity here. So the would-be breakthrough moment. That is some save from Khan!
Oh, what a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to...
Cristiano Ronaldo! Another save.
Cristiano Ronaldo really must be thinking what more he could have done there. It's another inspired save.
Oh, what a climb! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Yeah, it's good movement, though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Oh, that pass isn't the best. Great vision. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Messi picks it up out wide. He's had a shot! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Manchester United certainly look sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Decent chance!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Knocks it into space. Oh, played right into his path. Adriano, and a shot! Goal, Milan! Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
Milan, it's Baggio! Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. Manchester United on the spot for parity. A formality, we're level. Not much more than a formality.
I just think the keeper committed himself too early.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
It's an inviting-looking ball, that. Roberto Baggio, and he's on his way! And a chance! Oh, split-second reaction.
Roberto Baggio clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Corner number 2 then. Up he goes! Goal! Manchester United! And the comeback is complete! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Van Bouten demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Manchester United go into the lead.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
And they're quick to get it back. Roberto Baggio. Can he get on the end of this? And he's picked out the run. And that has sent him sprawling. Danger averted for now. Van Bouten did well to step in there. That was more than necessary.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
That has been cut short. Now that looks a decent ball. And he's intervened well there. That's really well cleared. Neymar. Cristiano Ronaldo. And the first 45 minutes are up. Well, what a comeback. Certainly I didn't see that coming, nor I think did many in this crowd. So we reach the halfway point.
Well, Peter, I'm just thinking of the best way to describe that. Frantic, frenzied. It was unmissable and it was irresistible. Forget about the analysis on this one, just enjoy it.
Manchester United head into the half-time break with a narrow advantage. It is 2-1. And the game has already resumed here. DiMarco tries to play it. Neymar! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Well, there's the clearance. He has found the way through. Szoboszlai did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And he cuts out the supply. Threads one in. Hazard. Schmeichel breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball.
The attendance for this match was 71.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played,
It's Cristiano Ronaldo! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Good reason for optimism here. It's a mighty effort! And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Vieira. Here's a chance! It's a loose ball. Hazard. Neymar. Cristiano Ronaldo. And the keeper has it. Baresi. Neymar. Out to the left it goes. Played back in.
Milan really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
And the shot!
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Great chance! He should have put that one away.
Cristiano Ronaldo really can't believe it. He let the opposition off the hook there, and he knows it all too well.
Vieira picks it up from the goal kick. Cristiano Ronaldo. He can get that clear. Nice looking ball. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look. Whistle's gone, and the referee has given a penalty. Manchester United have themselves a chance from the spot. So this to extend their lead. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Should we have ever doubted him? Cool as you like.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They've played with great courage to try and kill this off, and for me, it looks like they've just about done it.
And it's been played through, and he's in on goal. Can he finish? Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. It's starting to look like a done deal now.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Back into the middle. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. And the referee brings it to a close. Manchester United have done it with iron, with pragmatism, the sort you expect from a team like this. Admirable, enjoyable, and look how they reacted to that initial setback. Cristiano Ronaldo picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So we're up and running. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
And this is Forlan. Defending in numbers, sharp and uncompromising. That'll be a throw. Di Maria. The defence opting here for strength in numbers. Knocks it into space. Thuram cuts out the pass. And the through ball. Kvaratskhelia has it out wide and in space. He's found a chance! He's missed, but not by that far.
Well, even for him, that may have been a touch ambitious.
Oh, easy pickings there. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. And can he finish? And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Manchester United certainly look sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Beckenbauer. Roberto Baggio. Well, now it's a race for the ball. So we're still where we started right now. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, just skip Cristiano Ronaldo! That was superb goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And we have our very first corner. Climbs up big! That's a half-decent try.
Van Bouten is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Short changes him with that pass. Spread out to the left, back into the middle, and this is Forlan. And that has been clubbed away. And it's Di Maria.
That was lovely, that.
Played in by Di Maria. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Nicely aimed pass, distributed tidily. Vardiol. Di Maria. It's a throw-in. He steps in, and that's the end of that. It's come through, and he's had a quick look inside. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. It's a promising position. Roberto Baggio. And this is Ronaldo. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Raul stood up well to him there. Cristiano Ronaldo! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
Substitutions taking place.
Vardiol gets over and intercepts. Oh, such a clever touch. And the first 45 minutes are up. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. So there was the first half.
Manchester United ended that first half in such a strong fashion. I think we'll just have to wait and see now if they can rekindle that drive and that determination. It's been great commitment, and that has to be maintained in the second half.
So, no breakthrough from either side, 0-0 after 45 minutes of action. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. So the first half brought no goals. He is through here. Has a shot! They want to be quick to recover this. This time, surely! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Well, it's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter. Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Now it's Mbappe. Well, that's clear cut. It's a free kick.
Haaland really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
It's a threatening ball.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And they're back on the ball again. Just about up to the hour now. Thuram does really well to win the ball there. Di Maria. He's shifting through the gears here. Out for a throw. Vieira wins the duel this time. Haaland. He's tried one. Oh, he gave that an almighty thump.
Yeah, it didn't come off, but you can praise the drive and the application. It was beautifully hit.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Now he's got space here. Messi going full tilt down the right-hand side. Goes for the shot! It's in! And late in the day, a telling moment.
What a time to take the lead. But now comes the dilemma of whether you ought to hold on or go for it again and try and extend your advantage. That's always been the harder option, in my experience.
That is a diamond of a goal. The planning immaculate, the execution brilliant.
Oh, how does he get the ball to do that? He's on another level to most of his peers.
So we have our breakthrough.
Look, you can't deny that it's a blow, but this game is far from unsalvageable.
Played out towards the right wing. Now it's Messi. Now it's Ronaldinho.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals. Manchester United nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
Manchester United, moments now away from seeing this one out. Looking for options for movement. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Well, that has not gone well. Adriano. It's Adriano! Oh, that was no routine save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Manchester United have their second corner now. Up he goes! And that may well be that. That is that. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal. Messi, voted man of the match, and deservedly so. Your reflections then, Jim?
Yeah, it was a fairly stern test with very little between two teams that scrapped for everything.
And that's where we have to end it from me.